If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home. I was just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I start to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now, to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've gotta try it. If I bleed tonight, if I accept tonight, I don't have a job to find. If I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home. No way to go, no one that can see through that time of the light. I can see my life is crap, I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the feel. Was not a reach of the fire, was not aware of the start of hell. But when I start to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now, to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've gotta try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. If I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. I was so wrong, I was so blind, I was so dumb and out of time. I was so wrong, I was so blind, I was so If I bleed tonight, if I'm sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. If I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm
Welcome, race fans, here tonight out west at Las Vegas Speedway. Yes, we're here with the Flatline Grahix Truck Series, NORA Speedway here, NORA Raceway Asphalt Series, Oval Series. I always call them the wrong name, and they're going to get mad at me. But this is Robert up here in the booth. And I'm going to be accompanied by Brian Johnson, or known as Brian Johnson, known as Soda Can Johnson, or Zach Hall here in the booth with me tonight. How you guys doing tonight, gentlemen?
Well, we're doing pretty good, Robert. It's going to be an exciting race here tonight. It's always a wonderful time when you come over here to Las Vegas.
Yeah, definitely going to be an exciting race here at the NORA again, and Las Vegas, one of the best racetracks on the circuit, ready to get this thing started.
Yeah. Well, a little bit about this track here. I brought up some info here for anybody. Let me get the scrolling here. But what do you think these trucks are going to handle here tonight? With this weather, I have to bring up the weather here for the fans to see. But what's the weather temperature looking like out there?
Well, at the moment, right now, we're looking at a 99-degree track temp with 65 degrees and clear. So we should see that track temp go up as it's a clear sky. We may see some clouds rolling with the dynamic skies, but I expect fast times in loose race cars, hopefully.
Yeah, I really hope that the trucks kind of handle a little bit towards the looser side here, because that definitely makes for better racing here, especially when we get towards the end with guys pushing it as hard as they can.
Yeah, well, these trucks, you know, here at this track, you get fresh tires and you feel like He-Man for about 8 laps, and then you realize it turns into a dump truck sometimes. Do you think these guys? I think these guys are going to struggle with that. You know, you're going to feel really good for 5 laps, and then all of a sudden you're going to have to figure out how to slow down or, you know, not hit the wall coming out because. I think turn 2 is going to be the turn that's going to be tough on everybody. I think 3 and 4 is pretty decent if you get in there right.
Yeah, we're looking at also a 50% fuel limit here tonight. So with it being 50% like that, the trucks are definitely going to be on the tire side, Robert. So I definitely think we'll be seeing guys struggling a little bit of tightness. Usually out of 4 is where you get loose if you do at this track. You could really, we could see 4 being a struggle spot tonight. You can get some really good runs out of 4 because it's definitely a make or break corner in my opinion. 1 and 2 you have a little more options, but 1 and 2 also has some bumps on the bottom, so you'll see some guys move up off the bottom line as tires begin to wear out and the bumps start to affect the car more. But definitely through 3 and 4, I think is we're gonna see. You're gonna want to be strong out of 4 in my opinion tonight if you want to get the win.
Yeah, this track surface here tonight, it's a tri-oval, they call it a tri-oval super speedway, okay, but it's 1.5 miles. It's an asphalt track with the banking of 12 degrees and 20 degrees. So, you know, playing at different degrees going through each turn can, and like you explained, Zach, that can really play a different part of the track. And then you got that, you know, iRacing with their dynamic weather. What happens if a cloud goes over turn 1 and 2? All of a sudden, it gets so much grip, and you feel like I said again, He-Man, and all of a sudden, oh, there's the sun.
Yeah, just from like driving over to last few months with this new build, man, the clouds can really change the track, and I really one of my favorite things with this new build, of course. But got a really close field here on times. Qualifying could come down to who catches a cloud. Maybe right now it's clear. I haven't seen a cloud yet, but you never know. It's a very interesting thing now. These qualifying sessions become even more strategic with these dynamic skies, and it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out for these guys.
Well, looking at right now, Tyler has it up there on the pole right now with a 30.811, and his teammate there's in third, Josh, with a 30.863. And actually, talk about the point standings, they're both first and second in points. Flatline Motorsports is up there right now. You know, Josh leading over Tyler by only 7 points.
Yeah, they've shown to be 2 really strong trucks this season, being teammates and all, probably working together very well. And Tyler coming out here putting the fastest time down in practice, see if he can carry that over to qualifying here. We got about 25 seconds till qualifying starts, but it'll be interesting. You know, we got Donald Etcher in the 1. He's shown a lot of speed. We've seen 06 of Cody Smith last week come into this league, and he had a lot of speed qualifying good. We've seen Cameron Thompson in the 17 there. He was our winner in Atlanta in the I believe it was the truck, right? He was our winner in the truck,
yes,
I believe.
Yes,
I believe so, yeah.
He's 9th in points right now. With that win, it bumped him up 24 slots. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but he's 9th. He's in the top 10 in points. He's 9th. He's got a win, which locks him into the chase. And then Josh has a win, locks him in the chase. And So that's your two winners right now. We're going to have a third different winner here tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. This league here is, they got some great racing through the whole thing, and then get to the end, the last 30 laps of the race. Even us sitting up here talking about it, we kind of get on our britches, going like, "Oh boy, what's going to happen out there?"
Yeah, because Daytona plate track, that's always a crapshoot to see who wins that race. That's always up in the air. Atlanta, last couple weeks ago, we had a great finish. That was very action-packed, and either one of those two trucks could have won that race. And then, this week, it's probably going to be a close battle again, and so I definitely think it could be a different winner here tonight.
Yeah, we could definitely be looking at another winner. I mean, you got a lot of guys close on speed. I mean, you can see from the practice times, very close times. So we're going to see who can put their truck out here out front in qualifying, because I think track position is going to help you here a little bit tonight. I mean, you're going to be able to pass on this racetrack, but it's only 67 laps. So if you start at the back, it's going to be a very good job to get up to the front, because you're going to catch a caution, I believe, to get you caught back up. But going to be very interesting here tonight. Third race here in the Truck Series. We've seen a great race at Atlanta. We've seen that Josh Conover has probably been the man to beat, really. So will Josh continue his strong streak onto Las Vegas here this week and continue to show that he has the strong pace here?
Yeah, I surely do hope so, because he's got a lot of confidence right now. I hope he qualifies here, and it's pretty good. And I think he's just going to stay up front all night long if he can put down a decent qualifying lap. Looking at his practice times, he's definitely one of the fastest and most consistent guys here we've seen so far. But who knows? Somebody might pull something out from underneath their sleeve and take the race from him tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely anybody's game here at Las Vegas tonight. Definitely got to be the best driver if you want to come out here with the win. I mean, I've seen there's a lot of guys, really. I mean, we had the 98 of Bryce Whitson Jr. last week, I believe, finished third at Atlanta. So lots of guys here that could possibly, just because, they're farther back here in this practice session. Well, we're in qualifying now, but just because they're farther back in the practice session doesn't mean that we might not see them, come up through the field here. I mean, really, we got a very small gap in between all these drivers. The last place driver in times is running a 31:27 compared to our leader in practice, Tyler Duggan, a 30:81. So less than half a second. That's amazing.
So far in qualifying, we only got one guy down in time. He's got a 30.981.
Yeah.
What do you think about that lap, Zach?
I think that's a pretty good lap. I mean, look at the pickup from him in qualifying. Frank Reese there in the 71. He just got dropped down. He's got down to 7th now. As you see, Bryce Whitson Jr. hops to the top of the board at 30.76. So we've seen some pickup from guys in qualifying already right here. So it'll be interesting to see what our top guys do. As Keith Smith in 06 was in the second or the 76. So he's close. Tyler Duggan there, our highest man in practice, 78. So Bryce Whitson Jr. holding on strong, but I've been watching this 9 car. He's just pulling off pit road, so we'll see what Josh Conover, if he was saving a little something for qualifying here. Well, Craig Schroeder and Donald Etcher. Wow.
Yeah, it looked like these guys were waiting late during the practice. They waited about 4 minutes to go off the clock. I mean, practice qualifying. About 4 minutes to go off the. Is there a reason behind that? Maybe get the track cooler or something?
I'm not sure. I believe they were still in driver's meeting, so some of that time to meet up.
No, also could be waiting for a cloud. I mean, these dynamic skies, you can sit there and monitor the track temp. As Donald Etcher, on his second lap, pops to the top of the board on the second lap. That's impressive. With a 30.62 there. So Donald Etcher in that one truck continue his strong runs. We've seen him every week. Be one of the contenders.
The track temp has actually dropped down 3 degrees from the last time I checked in practice.
Yeah.
It went down from 99 to 96, so the track is definitely quite a bit faster now. Like we keep saying, these new dynamic skies, they definitely play a huge part into these races, and you can see just what 3 degrees does, where Donald Etcher picked up about 2.5 tenths.
Just with 3 degrees, ain't that something?
Yeah, it's a huge change. These Goodyear tires are very sensitive. As we have wow, it's looking like some of these guys are going faster on their second lap. It kind of makes sense. It takes a little bit of time to get these trucks wound up. They're probably close to wide open as Cody Smith. Yeah, wow. Yeah, see, that's very interesting because I've seen a bunch of guys pick up on their second lap. So it must be taking a little bit for these trucks to get wound up, and they're losing too much speed. You're very close to wide open here.
Yeah, it's not too far off. This the amount of power that these trucks are making, and with the radius of the turns and the banking here at Las Vegas, it makes for a pretty good truck for the first few laps, but then it drops off in a hurry.
Yeah, you definitely lose the Goodyear tires in the front end. You notice that here at Las Vegas for sure. We'll definitely see these guys probably plowing tight after about 10 laps. So it'll be very interesting to see who can control that pace the best and pace themselves and not use up that right front. Like I said, Josh Conover, he was one of our top guys in practice, but he qualified 7th, guys. So you can see how close them times are. A lot of guys having some major pickup. Like his brother right there, Jason Conover in the 63, he had a 3/10 pickup from more than 3/10 really from practice to qualifying, and that right there will do it for you.
Yeah, I think some of that might be the shade, and some of that might be that's maybe one of their first laps again on fresh tires in this weather, because some of these guys, I think a good practice strategy, if you come in here and do some practice laps, is to go ahead and run like 20 or 30 laps and get a long run in, so you know exactly what the truck and the tires are going to do. And you really only have enough time to do one stint of that. So some of that might be, some learned information, and maybe a tenth there and 2 tenths from the clouds.
Yeah, I mean, you even look at Craig Schroeder, Kenneth Cook, 74 of Kenneth Cook, the 14 of Craig Schroeder. I mean, big pickups. I mean, we're still seeing, and there's Brian Powell, another Flatline guy. He popped up to 8th, I think, right there. We're seeing the track temp. It's still going down. It's down to 95. So, you can be patient and see. You might be able to catch a cloud. And it says we're clear still, but the track temp is going down, which that happens with cars being off the track, of course. So that is definitely helping. But it'll be interesting to see if anybody waits till the last second here to get a lap in. I don't think
we only have
Zach Gaudet is really the only person left.
Yeah, and definitely if I were him, I'd go out there and make a lap. Who knows, or you might have a pole.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. You never know. I've seen these things get taken in the very last second. So I'm sitting here on pit road, Zach Gaudet. He's still sitting here on pit road. We got a minute 21 left. That's enough time to get a lap in for sure, maybe even 2. And he's gonna have to hurry soon.
He's gonna have to leave in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, he really needs to leave now for sure if he wants to get a lap in, because especially if he wants to get 2. And we've seen the second lap has been faster so far.
Well, he must be off eating a sandwich.
Yeah, that's very possible. You gotta get.
Have your nutrients.
Nutrients, yeah. And look how close this field is, Brian. 34th place, Carson Aub in that. He's running a 31.048 to Mr. Donald Etcher in that one at a 30.62.
Oh,
and Zach Gaudet leads pit road here, so we will have all cars qualified. He will only get 1 lap, but that lap, you never know. He's got to hustle that car too to get this lap.
He must have.
Oh, and he wrecked it. Already saved it. I think he can get a penalty though because he brought the tires.
I think he will.
Yeah.
Above that white line before the blue cone. And if you know iRacing, that's a huge no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get his lap in.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Yeah. Zach Gaudette starting from the rear field, 35th.
Yeah, he's unfortunately going to take it down and get ready and start in the back.
Well, getting gridded up, guys. I think Brian's wanting to...
I believe it's time for the grid.
Time for the grid. Time for Brian to run out of voice.
Yeah. So tonight, your pole sitter putting in a lap of 30.627 is going to be Donald Etcher. Starting in second place is going to be Cody Smith, Craig Schroeder third, Tyler Duggan fourth, Kenneth Cook fifth, Jason Conover sixth, his brother Josh Conover seventh, Ryan Powell eighth, Nicholas Alford ninth, Colin Hoffman 10th, Holden Ekman 11th, Stephen Armstrong 12th, Bryce Whitson Jr. 13th, Roy Crump 14th, David Caines 15th, Tyson Pancow, apologize if I screwed that up, he's going to start 16th, Cameron Thompson 17th, Keith Beecher 18th, Mark Creighton 19th, Alec Agarmo 20th, Jorge Boudinot 21st, Jake Boyer 22nd, Ed Sauls 23rd, Nick Van 24th, Stephen Dean 25th, Adam Tevez 26th, Douglas Hess 27th, Blake Brady 28th, Eakin Bitzer 29th, Billy Stanley 30th, Ruben Caceres 31st, Cody Hall 32nd, Frank Reese 33rd, Carson Aub 34th, and Zach Gaudette 35th.
And take a breath. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I love these huge fields.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I'd be
Thanks
like,
for great racing.
Blah. I'd get halfway through and be like, okay, here, we'll just run through the rest of the field. But these guys are going to take on here 67 laps here tonight at Las Vegas. And I brought my dice, like I said last week, so I'm going to be doing some gambling and dicing here afterwards. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
no,
I would love to do that. I would love to, but unfortunately, I'd probably end up clothesless.
Clothesless?
Because I didn't know everything going. That's what I'm saying.
He'd gamble off his
I'd lose
shoes.
Everything. I'd lose my pants, I'd lose my shirt, my socks.
He'd be like Sheldon on Big Bang and sitting in the train station getting robbed. All right, well, we're going to get ready and get freaky and fast here tonight. These guys, 34 trucks, are going to take on Las Vegas here tonight at Flatline Grahix Truck Series. Sponsor here. If you're looking for any paint jobs or anything you need there, look them up on Facebook, and they'd be sure to help you out.
Oh, yeah. Some beautiful trucks out here made by Flatline, for sure. But,
all right, yep. And I will send these guys in, gentlemen, as Donald. He's going to get ready to... and that 1 and the 06 is going to get ready to get freaky once this official pace car decides to duck in here. As he's not going to duck in this time. Well, now he is. I didn't know what he was doing.
He changed his mind.
Yeah, he changed his mind, but all right, green's out. It is race time here at NORA, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, one had a great restart there. He kind of caught the other trucks napping. He's already got a really nice gap between him and second place.
Yeah, that was a great start by Donald Etcher in that one truck, man. What a start from him. He really kept everybody sleeping there, and he got a good jump on him. I think 06 Cody Smith lost his position to Craig Schroeder in that 14. So Craig Schroeder in that 14's moved up from his third starting position to second. And then you have Tyler Duggan fourth, Ken Cook in 74th. So got some big names up here, guys, and pretty much right now we're pretty single file, farther back in the pack. But some really close trucks. Donald Etcher's got a pretty sizable gap to him.
Yeah, he took off. He's got a half a second lead over that 14 already there of Craig. Cody.
Guys using that apron there in trioval there, because you can definitely cut a little bit of the track there. It's an interesting choice, but we'll see guys using that probably throughout the day.
I'd have to bring up, while you guys are talking here, I'm going to check out the team standings real quick, too. See if I can find the most updated team standings.
Yeah, we let's say most people are picking to take that high arcing line in the one here and miss them bumps.
And that 42 is going to be looking on the outside here too, going into 3.
Yeah, I think that's a great position you want to be in. Passing on the inside is going to be tough tonight. I think passing on the outside is where you want to do it because you're going to be that person's buffer, so not being able to turn as well. So we'll see if that 42 of Tyler Duggan can get by the 06 of Cody Smith here.
See if he can pinch him down. Basically,
right
there.
When you got to keep it down low like that, the truck definitely does not want to turn at all, and later in the run it can get pretty loose off. So, yeah, passing it on the outside is definitely going to be your better option. It's your faster option, and you save quite a bit of tire doing it like that.
That's for sure, Brian. Now we're going to have a battle here with Josh Conover, I believe. And the 74 of Kenneth Cook right here. And Josh Conover's going to take that 6th position from Kenneth, I believe.
Well, it looks like they are single file all the way back until we get back here to the back of the field. Back here with the 66 and 98. A lot of gag trucks back here all battling for position for between 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th.
Yeah, Bryce
Wilson. Yeah, huge gaggle of trucks.
Yeah, we got a big battle going on here for about 9th and 10th with us. I believe this is Nicholas Alford in the 22 and 37 of Stephen Armstrong side by side out of 2. But I've seen Bryce Whitson in that 98 also. He's moved his way up from 13th to 8th, guys. He's done a great job. Ryan Powell, he lost some positions and he's made it back a little bit in that 66 also. So we got some movers here, and I believe we got David Keynes also in the 51. He's moving up a little bit. He'll be taking that 12th position. Nicholas Alford started 9th in that 22 truck, and he's continuing to fall back a little bit. He's kind of getting stuck on the bottom, and guys are front trailing.
Yeah, hopefully I think he's got a gap he can kind of drift back up into.
Definitely.
His truck's not going to be really happy with him for the next couple of laps. Those tires are a little warm.
Definitely. We got the brotherly battle going on, guys, for 5th place here. Jason Conover, younger brother of Josh Conover, says, "Nope, big brother, you gonna have to do a little bit better to get by me here." As off 3 and 4, they came side by side, but younger Jason, sorry about that, Jason, but the younger Conover was able to really get the great runoff over there and get him. But his brother's slowly creeping back up, so Josh is showing that 9 truck. As we see that 9 truck and 9 car throughout the weeks, it's always strong. So I would expect to see Josh slowly start to make up some positions here. Donald Escher's throwing a rapid pace into this field.
Well, I got the team standings here real quick since we were talking about the points. Right now, Flatline Motorsports is leading in the points over Highside Motorsports, Monsters Highside Motorsports. Let's see here, total points by 7 points, and then you got Barbecue Motorsports only 18 points behind. So top, and then you got Zero Gravity. They're running in 4th position right now. So the top 4 is only 22 points difference in manufacturing and team points there.
Well, actually, they're gaining right now because they have 2 other drivers moving up. Tyler Duggan in the 42. He got by the 06 or the 14 of Craig Scher, which let the 06 of Cody Smith fall in behind that too. And like I said, the outside line seems to be working, and the older brother finally prevailed. Josh Conover passed Jason Conover in that 63. So that's 2 Flatline guys moving up more. But I think that 06 of Cody Smith might have something to say to that 42 about Tyler Duggan. He's been right there glued to that rear end.
Now, that's different. We're not used to seeing this, but we got Josh out here running his monster truck out here tonight. That's a pretty nice looking paint scheme.
Yeah, I like that blue.
Kind of makes me thirsty.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to go get a monster here or something soon.
I could use one. Yeah, that'd be nice right now.
Yeah, I need the energy.
Yeah,
I need
to talk to Josh about that. It looks like he's gonna get by Craig Schroeder and move up to 4th, but Craig Schroeder, he holds off Jason Conover at 63. Oh man, he got the run off the 2 there to get back clear of him. But
yeah, do you think Conover, is he saving or he just burned all his stuff up?
Second, I think he might have burned his stuff a little bit up. It can get tight if you push too hard to the center of these corners, and it's possible what happened trying to catch that one truck. But Tyler Duggan, he got passed by the 06 Cody Smith, and we got a caution.
We have a caution on the track. It looks like the 61, I believe. Oh, I hear. Oh, and 40. Wow. Okay. There's a caution after a caution because I was riding with Billy here, Hound Dog Racing, and he hit the brakes hard. So let's go back with Billy and see if we can see exactly what he's slowing down. Okay, let's go back a little bit more. All right, he's coming through 3 and 4, and there's something that happened up in the front there with the 61 and I believe the 46 gentleman. I'm not.
And then the 04 and the 51. I'm like, oof.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, somebody T-boned somebody.
Yeah, I believe. See, that was Holden Ekman.
Holden, yeah. Let's go back with Holden here real quick.
David Kane's and Holden Ekman. Yeah, the 51 of David Kane's.
All right, we'll ride with him real quick, and so he's everybody can see exactly what happened to him. He's looking on the high side of the 37 in that target, and oh, he just came down. Spotter didn't told him that the 51 was there, and then he got clipped, and then the 46 just creamed him. Just T-boned him. There was nothing the 46 could do, unfortunately. Wow.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's just a bad spot for a wreck to happen, and he possibly could have checked up a little more, but it just happens so fast. It's really hard to catch stuff when it happens like that. So I think Nick Van, he's unfortunately gonna take that thing behind the wall because his engine did expire.
Oh man, that's a shame. Well, we got the race off of pit road here now as these guys, and it looks like the one is gonna stay out there in first place with Cody in second and Tyler. And you know, the past 2 weeks here, guys, Tyler's been showing a very, very, very strong car and truck the past couple weeks here, and he's just short getting that win, but I think he's going to lock himself in here very soon. I see it coming. You know, he's got a Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think you know, he's so close. He's just that far away, and he's told us multiple times that he really wants to win here at NORA, and I definitely think it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Probably within the next 3 weeks. I mean, he's just that close. I think he gets a little bit of luck on his side, he'll get one in.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with you on that. Well, they come back here next week at Las Vegas again with the B cars, with the Xfinity cars. So guess what? I mean, we get to stay here for a whole week. What are we gonna do? Gamble.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go hit the casinos. But
no, not you. Not you.
We had some gambling. Oh, sorry. I'll lose all my stuff.
Yeah, you'll have to sit back at the hotel, and me and Brian will go gamble. I mean,
yeah, I will say I have been in Las Vegas for a week before, and it is a very good time.
Oh yes,
but
that's right.
I still had all my stuff when I came home.
I wouldn't. I'd leave everything in Las Vegas. Well, we had some gambling going up here in the lead too, guys. Billy Stanley in the 8, Elvis Ride in the 71 of Frank Reese here in the Javelin truck here have stayed out, and they ran
17 laps.
Yeah, this will be interesting, guys.
Yeah.
Man, I guess they had a strategy if it went green, and
they're about a second slower by the end of that run. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out for these guys.
Be careful about wheel spin here.
Yeah,
wheel spin for sure.
As we're going to get ready
for these first two trucks.
All right, well, I'll call him in here as we wait for that official pace car of iRacing to duck in down the pit road as he's going to set sail here, and down he goes, and green's out. Elvis takes off and says, see you later.
Yes, he
Blue
did,
suede
Robert.
shoes. Sorry, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, the outside line it never got going, and you can see just how much
Frank
ground
Reese,
they lost.
Yeah, Frank Reese, it really messed up that 42 and that 9, but Billy's done a good job. He's breaking the draft down the straightaways. He says,
I want to lead a lap.
Yeah,
he's lap 1, but here comes the
man.
1. Like I said, 3 and 4 is gonna be the spot. And,
Oh.
he kind of gets into the 1. That's gonna open the door for the 42.
Oh, it's going to open the door
Big
for
stack up.
just
here,
about the
guys.
top 5.
We may have a wreck here.
Nah,
Josh,
I think Billy just thought his truck would stick with them 4 tires, and 4 old tires, it's just not going to work. Because here comes look at the 71 get a run. I mean, wow. Billy is struggling. Let's see if we can find Billy here. All right, well, we're with Billy. Let's go in the cockpit and see what kind of struggling he is doing here. Bring a ride along in with him. Bring this stat up here. We're riding with the Hound Dog Racing as he's going to go down here in turn 1. You can hear him get off the throttle. He's got to get off the. Yeah, you can see he's turning, but the truck is sliding, and he does no front grip. It's like it's plowing for him. So
Yeah. No turn left in that truck.
and it looks like he's pitting. I think he said, "Well,
He might be letting everybody by and just holding on to the end till we maybe get another caution. He may pit. I don't know. It would dig you a bigger hole in my opinion by pitting now. So you might as well just live what you got.
Yeah, he's coming in to pit. He said the truck
Okay.
just is not good enough to handle in 4 old tires. But he gambled. He tried it, and now he knows for the future not to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, these tires are huge at this racetrack, especially. You see lap times fall off every single lap. You run a lap on your next lap faster than a lap before, you probably messed up the lap before that. So these tires do generally degenerate as the time goes on, and that hurt Donald Etcher very much so. As he fell all the way back to 8th at one point. He's back up to 6th, but man, he went from 2nd to all the way back there and from leading this race. So this set Tyler Duggan up pretty well, but he's got a teammate also pressuring that 06 of Cody Smith, who's also showing a lot of speed on the long run. So it'll be interesting to see how long Tyler can hold on to this gap. Does he build onto it? I don't want to say he won't because of what we seen last run. Him have a quicker truck throughout the early parts of the run, but you never know. I mean, you get that clean air and then you feel like Superman. So you got to go with it. So Cody Smith here. Josh Conover at 9, really close in, but they also got that 98 Bryce Wilson Jr., who's shown a lot of speed, and then the 63 Jason Conover. Like, we got 5 trucks who right there, and then you got the leader also, Donald Etcher, who was our fastest truck on the last run. I mean, this is going to be an interesting run right here.
We got the 9 all over the 06 there. He pushed that truck into turn 1.
Yeah, you can see it riding in front of the nose here. You can see the back of the 6 there at the PPG paint company there. He's got some damage there in the middle of the, right underneath the
bumper cover.
No, wow. I just totally had a brain fart.
Spoiler.
Thank you. That's the word I wanted to say. My brain was going to say it, and then it just went blank. Yeah, so anyways, you can see he's got some damage there. I'm not sure if we can go up to Cody and look at the back of the 9. The 9 don't look like he's got any damage there on the front, so...
No, he doesn't.
So it looked
came
like...
from a different part of the race.
Yeah.
So it could have been in that first run there.
Yeah, possibility.
Could have been possibly in there pit road.
But anyway, it's not hurting him a whole lot.
No,
Doesn't
definitely
look like.
not. It's not too much damage. He'll be all right. It looks like our leader's starting to get caught a little bit. Tyler Duggan, he's slowly getting crept back up by these guys. So they got it within under half a second now, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out because Donald in that one, like I said, he's in 6th place. he was the man leading this whole entire race till these last sequence of events. It'll be interesting to see if he can recover, because Donald may have won a preseason race here at NORA, but he has never run a regular season race here at NORA, and I know he wants to check that off the list because he's been very strong throughout all these races.
Yeah, I really hope Tyler is saving here, because right now for him is the perfect time to save a little bit of tire. Let those guys catch up a little bit, and then once they get up to you, just run out and run off from them.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Brian. There's no reason in fixed racing to get too big of a lead. Especially in the first 10 laps of a run, you really want to pace yourself if you're the leader, especially with the gap. I've always had as a rule of thumb, just let the guys run back up to you. I mean, you know, you think, oh man, they're going to be close and then they're going to pounce on me, but you're actually saving when they're pushing. So, is that 06 in the wall?
Ooh.
06 caught the wall, 9 into the rear. Man, that's damage on. I
wonder if that's what happened last time.
06 definitely got hard to the wall right there at that right front. But the 9, Josh Conner moves a second, but lots of damage on his front.
Yeah, he's gonna have to keep an eye on his temperatures. That thing might heat up pretty quick here.
Yeah, that's a possible temperature problem right there.
It looks like it opened up. Whoa, and the 98 almost up into the 63 there.
Yeah, we got some hard racing going on for third here.
Yeah, you see, some guys, they kind of used up all their tire at the beginning of the run, and some of these guys have saved, and now it's giving them dividends. That's not the correct way to phrase that, but the field is now shuffling.
Yeah, and
because of that.
You see Jason Conner right here in the 63. He's gonna move that thing in the third here, and he's gonna say, "Big brother, I'm coming to get you." But you gotta see that one truck right there again. He's right back here, guys. He's moved his way slowly into fifth. He got by Bryce Woodson Jr. He's got Stephen Armstrong Jr. Wow. Stephen Armstrong in the 37. He's shown a good bit of pace here in seventh too. So we got some issues trying to see how they saved.
Just drove around the outside and passed that thing.
And he might have a run on the 63 here. It was close. He almost looked. But look at that time. Josh is
37.
A little bit slower earlier, but not too much. That damage. I thought it'd be hindering him more, but it actually definitely is. He's lost a little bit of time here.
Yeah, I was going to say that kind of damage there, guys, I think in the long run would hurt him.
Oh yeah, definitely the longer we go, the worse his truck's going to get. It's just the aero performance is going to get worse and worse.
Well, speaking of that, I'll bring something up to you, Brian, that we can talk about here real quick. You know, we always talk about fuel tires. What about the suspensions at this track? How does the shocks work? And how's that? Whoa, never mind. We'll talk about that later. As I seen somebody spinning out.
That was a 34, Corey.
Well, the shocks work so that hopefully the truck doesn't do that.
Yeah, he just, guys, he got wicked loose coming out of four there. He lost it, didn't hit a single person though. Really good job to lock the brakes down after hitting. Well, I take that back. And when he was losing it, he did get clipped by, I believe, the 22 of Nicholas Alford, but
yeah, we'll ride along with him as he's coming down here. As he's coming around. Oh, that thing just kicked out on him, and he almost saved it, and the 22 clipped him in the back and put him into the wall. But he's got some damage there, but nothing that bad, I don't think. It's fixable.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad of damage, and he almost had that thing saved. That thing caught some grip right there at the end and just bam right into the outside wall.
Anyways, to bring back up to you, Brian, you know, the shocks. How do these guys set up these shocks here?
We got a truck.
06 of Cody Smith just wrecked under caution.
Okay, let's not talk
while they were slowing up.
Let's not talk about the shocks anymore, because apparently we want to bring that word up.
It causes mayhem, Robert.
Yeah, well, all right. So we're not going to talk about the shocks no more, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to get a little info about it, but you know, we don't have to. That's fine.
Well, they had basically the suspension keeps the chassis and the body of the car at just as tight and firm as possible. So as you're going around the track, it has all the grip, but while it's firm, it does need to give in certain places. So it's a battle of where you want to be tight and where you want to be loose, and that just works by the ride heights, adjusting that. Dynamic ride height is a huge thing when it comes to what these trucks are able to do in the corners. Zach knows more about that than I do, but pretty much it just keeps the body of the truck or car or vehicle or whatever firmly planted in the track.
All right, all right. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'd like to say real quick, though, thank you for everybody tuning in out there, watching tonight, watching these guys here at NORA at Las Vegas, and tuning in to FreekyFast. We much appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of the show tonight, as we're basically almost, halfway through this race. So, but with that being said, it looked like the 63 beat Tyler out.
Yeah, Jason Conover. Great pit stop from him. He came in third, got out first, so...
He had a 13.63 to Tyler's 15.
Donald Etcher also moved up from fourth to third, so he's right there back in third. You got Tyler, who's in second, lost the position on pit road. You got Josh, who didn't really... I mean, he got some damage fixed. I thought he was going to sit on pit road a little bit longer, but he only lost one position, so he decided to take that track position over the damage repairs, which we don't have that much longer in the race. So we'll be coming by next time by. It'll be 31 to go. So,
all right. Well, we have a question out there on Facebook. Josh wants to know, what's the point of cutting the track like that when they go down the cross start finish line?
Well, at an oval, you usually do see people run the lowest line they can run, because the radius of that oval, anytime you can get to the bottom of it, it's going to be shorter. So you're just cutting feet off the track. I mean, it's not much. You make, by running as low as possible on this track, it may be a foot shorter than running all the way against the wall, but that little bit can end up being the difference. And sometimes you just need that little bit less shorter of track to get in front of it and get inside of that car ahead of you. It's something that plays out on a lot of these mile and a halves that have that apron-like surface down there. This one is not the best for it. I'd say Chicagoland and Kansas are good examples of aprons that you really use a lot. They can be treacherous also, because it really unloads the car going down that banking, or off the banking onto that flat surface. But here at Las Vegas, you'll definitely see people use it still. It's not, like I said, the most important part to do. It's similar to Kentucky, I'd say, this apron. It's a very small apron, but you definitely can cut feet out of the track and shorten up the lap. So
all right,
it's something that they don't allow at like super speedways or whatever, on the back straightaways and stuff. You have to stay above the line because of that reason. And at here, though, it's different. They let you go down there because it's a little bit more less about being wide open, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and watch the real race, when NASCAR goes to Atlanta in a couple weeks here. You're going to see Kevin Harvick all the way down that white line, using that white line to de-wedge the car, which makes it loose, which loose makes you turn. So he figured that part out in real life, and no one has ever can do what he does there. So some people do that in this game, and it works. If you can get your setup just perfectly, to do what you need to do.
Oh yeah, it definitely works. I've done some Atlanta races like that, and if you can stick it to that white line, I mean, it works in the sim too.
Definitely.
It's great on tire wear. It's fast. It's not so much faster than a different line for like 2 or 3 laps, but after that, I mean, it is just insanely good.
All right, well, pace car's in, and we're gonna get Freaky Green here as these guys are gone. Jason, sorry, well, I'm so used to seeing his last name. Jason takes off. Yeah, over Tyler there. You get a great jump going down there in the one, but that opens up the door for Donald slid up there a little.
Yeah, that was very close between the 1 and the 42. This is the battle I want to see right here. Well, Donald's going to clear. It looks like off of 1. On this warm-up lap, that bottom really comes in because you're not up to speed, and it doesn't get as tight down there. Once you get up to speed, one lap in, you're going to probably want that outside line to pass. But Donald Etcher got that thing done fast, and he's going to set his sights on that 63 Conover here. As big brother Josh Conover, I think he's going to slip back a little bit with this damage at the beginning of this run. With a lot of these guys on newer tires now. With Steven Armstrong at 37 getting by him for 4th.
Yeah, I think as the tires wear off, it won't hurt him quite as bad. But right now, when everybody is at their fastest, that damage is really hurt.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm hoping for him is temps can stay cool for him, because those things can really heat up with having nose damage like that. But that one truck's getting bigger in the mirror of that 63 guys, and he's slowly crept his way up to him, and he's going to look to the inside here with a great move inside out.
He's going to be looking coming into turn 3. Oh, right now he's there.
Touch. Oh, man.
I dropped him off there a little bit and had to check up.
Aggressive move.
That's going to open the door for the 42.
Got some hard racing going on here. I mean, there's not much left in this race, guys. They're going to have to, I believe they're going to have to pit.
I think so, with the 50% fuel load.
Really, right now, these guys are running full out. I don't think there's no saving going on, because you're going to have to half this, I believe.
That 42
try to catch caution.
That 42 and 1 they're out for each other. They're like, man, that's my position. Oh, never mind. We have a caution.
Oh, and the 1 and 42 touch after that.
Got into. Ooh.
Oh, and it looks like, oh, we got a big pile up going on. Looks like the 68's involved somewhere along the line. So we can go back and see. All right.
Oh yeah, that took out a good bit of trucks there.
See if I can find what truck it started with.
All right. Well, I'm on the 68 here.
I believe it started on the 45. Steven did.
See down the backstretch. Oh yeah. Oh, and there goes 1 truck, 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 4 trucks, and oh, somebody T-boned somebody else. Oh, somebody. Wow, there's mayhem all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Unfortunately, that kind of happened during the faster part of the track, so you have less time to react. And
oh, Billy Stanley taking a hard hit with the 71 of Frank Reese and him. Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately.
A lot of trucks taken out from that one right there, guys.
Try to ride along again here with somebody. We can go inside. We got trucks all over the place, so I'm trying to ride along with Billy. And Billy hits the brakes. He misses one. And, oh, hits the 71 right in the rear. There was nothing he could do. Unfortunately. And he's now down sitting on pit road.
Well, now, Zach, we have a little bit of fuel mileage here. Do you think they can make it? It's like it's going to be about 25 laps.
I think they can make this. This is definitely the edge of the window, but you're going to have to start saving fuel. It'll be interesting to see if these guys are cutting off the car right here. That'll be something we could probably look at here. I did notice when we were pitting there, our leader, Jason Conover, he slid through the box and had to back up. And, man, unfortunate for him, he's going to fall back to 3rd. Tyler Duggan's going to take our lead, though, with Donald Escher. So we got all first-time winners or non-winners here throughout the season right here in the lead, the top 5, really. With Jason,
we got Mark Creighton stayed out.
He might have stayed out the lead a lap. Yeah, he's pitting right now. He's thinking about the points.
And
Keegan Bitzer stayed out.
Yeah, Jake's coming in, but Keaton, he stayed out, but he's not shutting the truck off. Let's go back here to the people who did pit. Yeah, no one's.
Think is Donald Etcher shutting it off? He's the fuel man.
Well, let's ride along inside with him with Zero Gravity Racing. And nope, he's not shutting it off. No one's shutting it off. Everybody's. So apparently, I guess they think they can make it. I guess.
Either that, or they definitely know they can't save that much fuel.
I think they're good to go. They were close on the last one, but I think they're good to go here. I think this is pretty much from here on out. Now the 24 and the 61 with that caution, can they make it? Yeah, possibly. They know more than I do. They had the readouts in their car here that they can see, and that's definitely a tough decision. But we got a 24 Keegan Bitzer here. I like the truck up here, 24 truck up here on the front. It's a good sight.
Yeah.
We'll see how he handles this. I mean, maybe you can catch a quick caution. You got track position. I mean, because if we go any more than 2 or 3 laps, these guys are going to pit. You're going to want 4 tires of fuel. So, and the fuel's only going to help you turning wise. It's going to make you a little bit looser. So I would think you want to put fuel in the car anytime you stop next. And it'll be interesting because Donald Etcher, Tyler Duggan, brand new tires. Jason Conover, new tires. I mean, from third on back, we got new tires, and our 2 leaders are going to be on slightly used tires here. But
well, we seen what happened with Billy when he tried to do that. It didn't work out so well, unfortunately. And who was the other one that tried to do that? The 71. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. So we're going to see what Keaton and Cody can do here.
Yeah,
on old tires.
We had Tyson Pankow take it behind the wall. He had Billy Stanley take it behind the wall, and Nicholas Alford. So unfortunately from that last wreck, we did lose a few drivers to mechanical issues that had to take it behind the wall.
And I think that's going to be their first DNF for all of those 3 guys there.
Yeah, very possible, Brian. This is going to be an interesting restart. This is going to determine the pace of or what's going to happen. So very interesting here, guys. So everybody at home, hold on to your seats because this could be a wild one.
All right. As we wait for the official pace car to duck back in here on lap 45 of 67 here at NORA. Out here at the good old Las Vegas where it's nice and hot. I don't even know what the track. Oh, the one's getting. The one says, "Let's go, boogity boogity boogie."
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, now it is time to go, and the outside line just has not gotten good restarts tonight.
No.
Yeah, 61 of Cody Hall, bad restart. That's gonna Josh Conover, Donald Etcher, and the one on the outside really got held up. Josh Conover's gonna get even more held up there. He's gonna slowly fall back with our points there. But Keegan Bitzer, great jump there from the bottom, but he's gonna have that Tyler Duggan at 42 and that 63 Jason Conover coming in his rearview mirror with the new tires.
Yeah, that really helped second and third place right there.
And there's the new tires, the 42 of Tyler Duggan to the bottom out of 4. That's the corner I really think the new tires are killing them in. That you can really turn the car through 3 and 4 liners. Jason Conover, he's going to look to take advantage of this maybe. He is all over the back bumper, Tyler Duggan.
But here comes the one.
Yeah, Donald Etcher, he got really stuck behind that restart, but he has made his way right back into these guys' back bumper. That's going to be the man I think you're going to have to watch for, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely knows how to pace himself, and right now I think for the 83, I think it is, for Jason, I really hope he's pacing himself here. He doesn't want to burn all of his stuff up right now. So we got a wreck going into one, huge wreck.
Oh yeah. Oh. Big one.
Let's see who that one is on. See the 0 0. Oh,
yeah,
the 29. All right, let's go back to the FreekyFast instant replay here on the 29 and see if we can catch what happened here.
So between the 61 and the 0.
61.
Yeah.
There was a tad bit of net code there.
Well, I would click on it, but it keeps dropping through the list. All right, here we go. All right, I found them. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, you can see he's going down in here to, what's that, turn 1? Coming down. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, whoa, and he goes salsa.
Yeah, he leaps over the whole field.
The one just he helicoptered across the whole field. He became an aircraft at that point.
Oh.
Adam, unfortunately for him, it's going to end his night and take it behind the wall.
And his sponsor is Dirty Works there, and yeah, he definitely got some dirty work. Oh man, he just went,
yeah,
he turned into a saucer.
That was a very interesting. Oh, looks like Donald Etcher's going to stay out, guys.
Keaton's going to stay out too.
Wow, I can't believe Keegan's going to stay out like that. He hadn't pitted. Man, that could have been his point to get track position. I think that the call was the pit there.
And we have a truck getting a wave around. Not sure who that is going around.
There were several trucks that stayed out.
That is Frank Reese, Robert.
But is it enough?
And the 71, he's going to be 1 lap down now, I believe. So he was 2 down, and he's going to go down to 1.
Oh,
I believe the other cars that are 1 lap down were caught up in that wreck, and that gave him the lucky dog. So 3 people, looks like, stayed out, I believe.
Yeah, the 1, the 24, and the 37.
The 48 also Roy Crump.
Oh yeah.
We got Mark Creighton.
Mark, yep.
11.
So the top 5 stayed out.
Yeah, top 5 stayed out, guys.
So let's keep. Yeah, I mean, sorry that Zach there, but let's keep it interesting. Look at you know, the 63 and on back there, see what they can, if they can work their way, you know, back through the field. If none of these guys here decide to pit now, nope, and they stay out. So 17 laps left to go here at NORA. Guys, anybody out there ever looking for a league on a Thursday night and you got nothing to do and you enjoy running the trucks or the beat cars, make sure you check these guys out here on Facebook. They'd be more than willing to answer any questions you have about the league. They pack a house here week in and week out. So, and great racing. So stay tuned, because I can guarantee you this much: this is not over.
Definitely not, Robert.
No.
We had Jason Conover in the 63. He's our first guy out on new tires. Tyler Duggan, 42. Now, Robert, I know you have this information. Did they take 4 tires? Did we have any guys take 2? I think Cameron Thompson, the 17-hour winner at Atlanta, he may have taken 2. So I've seen his name jump up the leaderboard here a good little bit lately.
Let me look at their pit stops here. It's looking like everybody, no, looks like everybody took 4 tires, because everybody had a 14-15 pit stop, so don't look
okay,
like
10-4.
Yeah.
So we got Jason Conover in the 63, Tyler Duggan in the 42, Bryce Whitson Jr. in the 98, the 17 Cameron Thompson, and the 9 Josh Conover. So 6th through 10th, brand new tires, 1st through 5th, old tires, and we only went, what, 4 laps there, Brian? 3 laps, Robert? Something like that? Yeah,
it was only a handful, though. It couldn't have been more than 5.
I think it was 6 laps.
This will be interesting.
It could have been more than 5.
There's a little bit of ground here to be made, and it'll be interesting to see, do we have a caution? These are the things that you always question, you know, at tracks like this. You can put yourself in the hornet's nest, or you can decide your own fate and stay out. And I think Donald said, you know, I think I'm just better out front, and then I ain't got to get caught up restarting behind nobody or getting checked up. So, well, it'll be interesting. This is going to be a very interesting restart here.
Yeah,
he's got a good bit of a buffer there with 4 other cars behind him. Or I guess 3.
that and the track is pretty clean yet with rubber, which is kind of shocking with these many trucks out here. So they got a decent clean track with not, you know, rubber laid down or marbles that I have to really worry about.
Track temp has also gone down to 87, so we've seen that drop from 102 at the start of practice to 87 degrees, guys. So faster times, cooler temps. See how these tires affect this. Going to be coming to green.
All right.
This is definitely going to be some of the best racing we've seen all night.
Well, buckle tight, ladies and gentlemen, because this pace car is going to duck in, and he's going to let these guys get freaky and fast as the 1 takes off, and we're back to the green here at Las Vegas. That 48. Oh, the 48 just got bumped.
Yeah, that was Jason Conover. He got caught up in the outside line. Tyler Duggan's going to be the first one on new tires up to 5th.
They're going 3 wide.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, that's a caution.
Oh,
they almost
and
saved.
Oh, big one, guys.
Oh, we have a truck flipping through the air, rolling. I have no clue who that is, but he needs a ambulance. Holy mackerel.
Fortunately, that took out a lot of good trucks. Got Bryce Weston Jr.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
looks like
think
Bryce
that.
Floyd
Weston
Crump,
Jr.
Josh Conover, Jason as well. Two brothers out. Frank Reese got him.
Okay, who came out of that pretty good? Zach Gaudet. I mean, he did have a little bit of damage, but he started 35th tonight. You see, he missed qualifying, but he's up there. I think he'll be up to 8th there. So.
Oh yeah, let's ride with. Let's see if I can try to get to the 55 here. He's the one that decided to go barrel rolling down the backstretch. As he sees the wreck up in front of him, he's slowing down. Still slowing down, and yeah, wow. No, that wasn't the 55. Who was that barrel rolling? I don't even know who that was. It was a black truck and somebody went rolling down the backstretch.
It may, what was it? I can't tell right now.
Yeah, there were so many trucks involved that I couldn't even. I just know it was a black truck and it went rolling. So if you're out there watching on the stream, let us know.
Yeah.
If you own a black truck,
Call us.
Yeah, call us, because all I seen was a black truck with smoke going rolling down the backstretch with about 4 other trucks. So, well, that they call the big one at Talladega and Daytona, and that was the big one here. So,
that's kind of a product of just good hard racing at the end, and some old tires versus new tires. The closing rate is very quick, so
it'll be
could quite possibly happen again.
We got Josh Conover. He was taken out a little bit in that wreck right there, but he it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for him points wise. I know he's sitting on pit road getting some damage done. That's the smartest thing he can do because he's near the end of tail end of the lead lap. But he's got his man, the Tyler Duggan teammate, and he's up in the 4th place. So interesting there because you know that's points being made up on them. I mean, it's early in the season, and Josh has already won, so he locked himself in. But you know, a points battle is still important. I feel like, at least to me, it is. So, and they come out here with the points win in the regular season, but it'll be interesting to see how points play out after this race because I think Tyler is going to have something to say about this here, starting 5th with the new tires.
Yeah, I think so too. He's been looking really quick all race long, and yeah, he's got same tires that the one truck has up there. So hopefully he can navigate these trucks pretty quick.
Yeah, we also got to think about Mark Creighton too. He's 3rd in points. He's 4th, and he's been silently right there in 4th here for the last few laps. Stayed out and ran his race all day, and look, he's up in the top 5 and making good points. So he may even be able to jump up over Josh Conover possibly, but Tyler Duggan may possibly take the points lead here today.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some points drama here at this race.
yeah, he's only 7 points behind. Mark Creighton is 19 points behind.
Yeah, so most likely Josh will keep 2nd, but he may lose that lead position to Tyler, especially if Tyler can pull out this win. He is the man on new tires, but also 17, number 17, winner at Atlanta, Cameron Thompson. He's right there again, guys, on them new fresh ones. And he stayed out on old tires and won in Atlanta, so we know he can do it on old tires. Can he do it on new ones?
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to try to get a run through the field here tonight with all these trucks, but we got so much action-packed racing going on, it's kind of hard to run through the field, so we do apologize for that.
We'll only have 10 laps here.
Yeah, 10 laps to go. So, real quick, as we're going to get ready to go green, as they're coming through, you know, 1 and 2 here to go down the backstretch to go green, I like to say to everybody out there who has tuned in, we do say again, thank you. We appreciate it. Hit that follow button, subscribe button, share it with your friends, tag your friends, all that social media friend stuff, fun stuff, however you do it. So we much appreciate it, and we're going to get ready to get freaky fast here for 10 laps and see what the outcome is going to be.
Do you think there's gonna be another caution, Zach?
I'm not jinxing it. If I was a betting man at Las Vegas, since we're at Las Vegas, I think we might see it.
Who's gonna win the race?
As long as you keep your shirt on, we're fine. Yeah, don't. Yeah, well, I'm not saying anything.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing that either. The last time I did that, Donald, it messed him up. So
I already got. I already. Oh yeah,
there it goes.
speaking
Off.
Yeah, and he's gone. Says
Green
boogity
flag,
boogity
green
boogity.
flag.
Green. Okay, well, at least we got a green flag that time instead of turn 1.
yeah, great restart from Donald
Holy
there.
cow!
I know who I'm
I was
rooting
gonna do quick
for.
work of the 24 here.
Oh man, they're trying to make a 3 wide back there.
Ooh,
They
that's
are, but Mark Creighton
17.
goes up. Whew. 17 to Cameron Thompson. He's moving his way up. Tyler Duggan's got to make quick work of this 24, guys.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to do it coming off of 4 here. He's kind of leaving the door open for that other truck. They were looking to make a 3 wide there.
Cameron Thompson, he's looking to really follow that 42 in here through, and they're both going to go around the Keegan Bitzer, and that 24 is
Ooh, they're
way
3 wide
overtired.
back there.
Well, who's this 81? Look at Ed. Here comes Ed.
Ed Sauls, yeah.
Wow, where'd
Yeah.
he come from?
23rd tonight, but he's there.
Wow, and here come. Oh, we have a truck getting sideways in the back.
They wrecked.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh,
That was David Canes, the 51 David Canes, unfortunately,
Oh,
going
he's
hard to the wall.
Still
What is it
wrecked.
with us tonight with cars flipping really hard?
I think
I think it's
it was in a
iRacing.
patch. It was in a patch not too long ago. I think it made these trucks really light.
Oh
So that's a
wow.
lot of-
Oh wow. He needs a ambulance too. Oh man.
It looks like he was going down low, going to make it 3 wide, and just
Well,
right to the rear.
can I say this much, ladies and gentlemen? These trucks, you know, there is acts we can go see after the race, but the drivers don't have to put on the stunts now. I mean, we can go watch a magic show later.
Oh, wow, and look at what they're doing. Oh, they pulled a fake on
Oh,
Oh
wow.
me. They faked me. I thought the whole field was about to go in without Town Etcher because of
That was-
37 and 42.
man, that was so good. That's like a great play action in football when the camera goes and follows the running back, and then
Yeah,
before you know
right?
it, the quarterback's throwing it down the field, and the camera's all over the place.
they faked me out on that one, but this is going to be interesting.
I found out who went rolling down the backstretch. It was the 98. Unfortunately, went rolling down the
Oh.
backstretch. So he's out there in chat now on Facebook and YouTube. So he's the one that
Bryce
took the
Wilson Jr., yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Unfortunately
one
for
that
Bryce,
took the
after his
barrel
good
roll.
finish at Atlanta.
Yeah,
He comes out here tonight rolling, but he'll take it on the next week and and he'll roll on to the Xfinity race.
Oh, that's just bad.
Oh, we're joking with you. Oh man, that was good, but okay.
Sorry, that was too good.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
Perfect
good. Yeah,
opportunity.
I'm sure he's laughing out there right now about it. Yeah, no. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, we know Billy. You went rolling too. It looks like everybody's doing the rolling job
Everybody's
right
just
now.
going to roll into next week.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll on.
But yeah, the way these trucks are flying now,
I
some
think
of them might take off for next week.
I'm kind of scared for Speed Week. The way these trucks and cars and iRacing's. Unfortunately, hopefully they get the warpage stuff fixed. The net code, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It seems pretty bad right now. But, you know, iRacing is a great game.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best games out there. So if anybody's don't know what it is, go check out iRacing.com. You can see it down there in the right-hand corner, how to spell it with a capital R. Everything else is lowercase. Motorsport Simulation. You know, go check them out. It's an awesome game. So.
Donald Etcher's helmet is amazing.
I don't even know if we have a view
Oh,
of
that's
that.
his helmet.
Oh, man.
And
It's like glasses. I don't know if it's Delhart Sr. I'm about to ask him about
Oh, that is.
I'm about to ask him about his helmet.
That's interesting.
He pulls it off.
Oh, and there we go. I have a screenshot of his helmet.
Nice.
And I have
Is
no
it,
clue what that is.
It is. It's Dale Earnhardt. It's
Yeah,
Dale
that's what I
Earnhardt's head.
thought, yeah.
The visor is his sunglasses.
Oh man, oh man.
And we also got Tyler. He's got him a nice Tennessee Vols one too. I know he's liking that #1 basketball team in America.
Let's see if we have a shot of.
Yeah, he does.
Yep, there we go. Yep, inside there we can see Tyler with his team there. Now you're gonna make me go through as we're under yellow. We'll just go scrolling through everybody's inside here.
One to green here as they pass the start finish line, and that means we're gonna have what 4 laps when we go green. So 4 laps here. It's plenty of time, really.
Yeah, well, this is going to be the last
race. Get that great restart.
Yeah, it's going to be the last restart of the night. So, all for Brooks now. I just want to see if that 24 can stay up there, you know, with his, got what, almost 30 laps on his tires. Wow.
We also got to give a big shout out to Steven Armstrong in that 37. He started 12th tonight. He's up to 2nd. Cameron Thompson 17th to 4th. Ed Saul's 23rd to 5th. Keegan Bitzer 29th to 6th. We got some big movers tonight. And Steven Armstrong, I don't think his night's over yet. So, you know, he can still pull this thing off here on the outside. But we have not seen the outside line go, but we're about to see, Robert.
All right. Well, this is the last time we're going to be saying Freaky Fast. So, well, Freaky Fast on a restart. But we'll wait for that pace car to go in. As that pace car ducks in, and the one's going to take off as they go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Green, green, green.
Green's out, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
The 42 Tyler Duggan's going to have to make this pass quick, guys. I think that's his only chance if he wants to get up to Donald in that one.
Ooh.
As a 37, Steven closes the door. Oh, man. What a move from Steven right here to close the door on Tyler, not to let him get back by.
Yeah, that was some great defensive driving.
This had gotten big gaps here at the beginning of these restarts. But he didn't get as big as a gap he did on these guys. These guys did a great job. Here's Tyler looking to the bottom half of 4, but not enough. Coming to 3 to go.
I think he's really got to focus on getting good exits here if he's going to get around those 2 trucks in front of him.
That's definitely going to be the key here, Brian. I think the 37 is going to have to. He's doing a little bit of mirrors driving and a little chill driving, doing both at the same time.
He's got one eye out the front and one eye out the rear.
That's why God gave us 2, right?
Exactly.
And he's going to run out of 4. 37 is. That 37 is not over. We got
a wreck. Oh man!
Another rolling incident. Wow. Donald Escher's going to pull out the win. Steven Armstrong 3rd. Tyler Duggan, that 42 coming up 3rd with Cameron Thompson in 4th, and Ed Sauls in 5th.
Tyler Duggan on the podium again, but not in 1st. Oh man, what? He's so consistent and he's so close.
Yeah.
If that caution didn't come out, he might have had some. Oh, geez, pace car.
I'm trying to find where that yellow came
That was
from.
the 12 of Keith Hatcher and Keegan Bitzer.
Oh, yeah. 12 into the wall there. Oh, boy. Unfortunately, that twitch is a little twitched it up.
Yeah. They're going to need a Twitch Band-Aid
Well,
for that car or truck. Well,
Twitch stitch.
white flag this time.
at Burr's white flag, and it looks like Donald's going to lock his way into the chase here now. 3 races down. So
They won that preseason race, and now he's won here tonight. So this one will actually get him some points.
yeah.
Definitely. He's had a tough start to the season, too. I think he's had some bad luck. And
Yeah.
Donald's going to be happy to come out with the win here after getting a 2nd place finish, I think, in the Xfinity car last weekend week at Atlanta. So, 2nd, 1st, I think.
Yeah, he's 17 points. I mean, he's 17th in points right now, as of right now. So he's going to get that automatic win. going to put him into the chase. He really don't have to. I don't, you know. Basically, he's got himself locked in. Now it's just about, you know, racing and learning some stuff for the rest of the season to get ready for the chase.
Yeah, you got him in the near the back in points, and he's won this race. And then you got guy the top in points, Josh Conover. He's finished 12th. So yeah, definitely a lot of points drama.
Yeah, that's his worst finish of the year so far too.
Yep, you got Mark Creighton finishing 5th, who was in 3rd in points too. So. Or I believe 6th, sorry about 6th. So good points tonight for him also. But man, since you're down, Rob, you're asking about that. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I would like to get a confirmation. But yeah, tonight's winner, Donald Etcher in that one truck.
Well, congratulations to him. He finally got that win here tonight at Las Vegas. He gets to go party with some Vegas money.
You guys, it's definitely doing a lot of gambling tonight.
I know I would be. I won. I'm going to go take my winnings and go see what I can do and maybe win some more and get ready for next week and see if he can roll it, you know, back to back and get a win and lock himself into the chase over there, you know, in the B side of things with the Xfinity cars here at NORA. But congratulations to the top 5. What a race. What a race. Bring up the race summary real quick here and see. We had it says 7 lead changes. Only had 7 cautions for 25 laps, so that's not too bad. Not too bad at all for, what do we have, 34 trucks grid tonight?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it was 35.
All right, let me see if I can pause that for the league owner on the broadcast, see if he wants to grab that for a picture. There we go. All right. All right. Well,
yep.
Okay.
I
well,
got our interviewees.
Apparently, I don't have to do nothing. So.
No, I was working this time.
Yeah, you're working it. You're getting her done. Getting her done. All right. Well, we'll bring up the top 3. Well, we'll talk to the top 3 here. And we'll let these gentlemen here have an interview with these guys, and it's all yours, guys.
All right, we'll bring up our 3rd place man, Tyler Duggan, for Brian Johnson to get him an interview in.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tyler, is Brian up in the booth? You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man, so close yet again. Brought it home in 3rd. How'd the truck handle out there for you?
Oh, it was great. I kind of messed up pitting, 3 cautions before that. I thought tires were going to be the good choice, but it kind of screwed me there. If it had just went green, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we were kind of surprised too by just how much there wasn't an advantage for new tires there at the end. At least I know I was a bit surprised, but man, you drove your heart out tonight, and again, like I said, so close. I think you got a little bit of luck next week going into the same track B car?
Man, I hope. I really like this track, but I tell you what, I'm going to win one of these races if I have to run through everybody to do it. No, I'm just kidding. In all honesty, that was a good race by most of the guys. Fun race. I really enjoy being in this league, and you'll definitely see me back here next week trying to go for another win.
Yeah, man, I think you're definitely pretty close. Well, hey, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to for your 3rd place finish?
Yeah, just you guys for doing the broadcast, and Josh and everybody who makes this league happen.
Alrighty, well, thank you, man. You go celebrate that 3rd place.
Will do. Y'all have a good one.
All right, that was our 3rd place finisher, Tyler Duggan, guys. And see, so close again, like Brian said, but unfortunately, he continues to get on that podium. That win will come. We know that. So keep it up, Tyler, and we're always rooting for you here up in the broadcast booth, because definitely a guy we like to talk to for sure. But and he continues to talk to us, so he's showing up very good here. But I think we're gonna get us an interview here. I'm finding Steven Armstrong here for 2nd place tonight, so I'm gonna bring Steven up with us. Hey, Steven, you got a copy? This is Zach Hall in the booth.
Yeah, Zach, I got you.
Hey, Steven, well, you started 12th tonight, man. You brought it home in 2nd. really describe your race for us.
I figured out that outside line was hooking up, so I was setting people up to make them think I was going inside, and took the outside and made some good passes. I didn't pit and stayed on tires with Donald, got some track position there, and just stuck.
Yeah, definitely you did a great job all night. We definitely noticed the outside line was definitely the line preferred for passing. And you definitely showed that as you moved your way up all the way to second tonight, and with the also a good strategy of not pitting there. Unfortunately, we had a caution in the race there. You had a good run coming out of 4 there before the yellow wave. Did you think you had something for Donald maybe?
I would have had something for Donald if he would have left the inside or the outside open, but I think he was aware that I was running stronger on the outside, and I think he would have closed the door. So I would have just settled in and maybe tried to get him out of 4 on that last lap, but it just didn't come.
Yeah, definitely. We could see that. You definitely had a strong truck tonight, Steven, and you showed that. Anybody before we let you go from the night you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Josh for hosting all this and all the time he puts into this. You guys for broadcasting. VRS, even though they're not an official sponsor, I run their logo. I've learned a lot from those guys running their packages and the whole BBQ racing.
All right, Steven. Well, thank you very much, man. You go have a great night.
You too.
All right, guys. That was Steven Armstrong, our second place finisher tonight. Bringing home second, that's definitely a great finish here for him. He's probably happy with that. Just a few more laps. Maybe could have possibly tried that outside move on Donald, but, he can carry that on to next week here at Las Vegas in the B car. Maybe that'll transfer over. You never know. With different cars, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So, every race is a learning opportunity. I'm sure Steven will come out of here with something learned tonight.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I think, Rob, are you going to find somebody?
Oh, yeah, I found Donald Etcher down here getting out of those one car. Finally gets a win here at NORA. We will, you want to bring him up here real quick and we'll have a talk with him?
Yeah, 10-4.
All right.
Better that way, is that?
All right. Hey, Donald. Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt your talk down there. How you doing here tonight, buddy?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm sure your guys are doing great, and your pit crew is doing great. You finally get a win here at NORA. Lock yourself into the chase. How was your race from the start to finish there, bud?
Oh man, it was an exciting night tonight. It's hard to begin. Got lucky, put it on the pole. I wasn't expecting that pole lap, if you want the honest God truth. I just really hadn't showed. I had showed speed, but not as much as Cody had all in practice and stuff. And once we got in that first green flag run, I just kind of settled in and was running my pace, and had that little incident with the guy that stayed out, and I just had to recuperate from that. Kind of put me on edge there for a minute, and somehow just got lucky, made the right call there at the end, and stayed out and got the win. And honestly, it was all luck.
Well, like you said, you got the win. Like I said, that locks you into the chase there. You get your Zero Gravity Racing, your team there, finally gets the first win of the season. You get your first win of the season. Huh? No.
It's their second. Yeah.
Not in trucks.
They won it late last week.
First in the truck.
First in the truck. I'm going. You're right.
Sorry.
I'm going off trucks. Overall, yeah, second, but first in the trucks. Sorry, maybe I should rephrase that. But you get your first win in the trucks. You get your first win in the trucks by the team and by yourself. Lock yourself in. You're 17 points behind. That moves you up the pole. So with getting that win, basically what I'm getting down to here is what's the rest of your strategy till you hit the chase time? You're going to go for more wins? You're going to try to learn something to get ready for the chase? What's your game plans for the rest of the season?
Honestly, man, I'm just gonna send it. That's where we're at now. We locked ourselves in, so we can just throw the notebook right out. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna take 2 tires, no fuel. We're gonna stay out, take no tires. We're just gonna try to go after W's every single race now.
Wow.
There'll be no more points racing. We're just gonna have some fun.
Now that makes it interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the future here as they take no tires and fuels on 30-lap tires.
No, I said no fuel, 2 tires. We'll get that right.
2 tires? Oh boy,
Yeah,
still stay to the
2
future.
tires.
I don't know how that's going to work, but okay, we'll watch and see.
Well, we got nothing to lose now. Unless more people start winning. So
that's
as
right.
we stand right now, we can just keep trying to get after W's, and every W we take away is just somebody else that can't get in. It solidifies our lead going into the championship.
There you go. Hey, that's the way to look at it. I would do the same thing, man. I mean, why not? I mean, what do you got to lose? You're going to find out the truck's either going to stick or it's going to go for a loop-de-loop, as we've seen a lot of the trucks here tonight go saucer flying for some reason. Not sure. Was the server acting up for you out there?
I mean, honestly, I thought the truck was really tight, if you want the truth. I don't understand why people were spinning out. I could put a monkey in my truck tonight and it probably would have went just as fast as me. Truthful, there's so much grip out there. You just had to have a lot of patience, and people didn't want to exhibit patience tonight. And yeah, hopefully we'll get that back for next week. We'll have a good show coming in the B car.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. You got all week to, to test and get that thing all dialed up and ready to go. And your team's looking strong now. So my last question to you before I let you go, what was your game plan against Steven there if that yellow didn't come out there at the end? Were you going to block him on the high side? Because he said he was pretty strong up top.
I was going to actually give him the high side because if I used the Kevin Harvick line with the truck, it felt like I could carry a lot more speed to the bottom of the corners. So honestly, I'd probably give him the high line, just kept to the bottom line. I think I could have used that to win and just kind of held him out there and held up Tyler at the same.
Gotcha. That would have been interesting. Would have been very interesting. But all right. Well, with that said, man, does anybody want to give a shout out before I let you go celebrate your victory here?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to NORA for putting this on every week. You guys are broadcasting, and Zero Gravity Racing for supporting our efforts week in, week out. And we'll see you guys next.
All right. Well, congratulations again, and we'll let you go celebrate, bud.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
You too. All right. Well, that was your race winner there, Donald Etchard. Finally gets his first win here in the truck side, and also first win for his team on the truck side. Overall, second win. I apologize, Zach, for that.
No, you're fine. I just didn't want to make sure we were.
Yeah.
Just make sure, because I didn't want him to have to correct you. I was figuring I'd be like, it's 2.
Yeah, they
don't want to discredit him.
Yeah, and that's what I wasn't trying to do. I was just focused on the truck side of things, and next week I'll be focused on the B side of things.
Yeah.
But if overall, you put it together, but we will go through the unofficial results here real quick. If Brian, you want to run them through real quick, and then we'll go from there, man.
Yeah, well, tonight we just talked to him, and your winner here tonight is going to be Donald Etcher. He also started on the pole. Second place is going to be Steven Armstrong. Tyler Duggan, again, another podium for him, 3rd. Cameron Thompson, 4th. Ed Sauls, 5th. Mark Creighton, 6th. Egan Bitzer, 7th. Douglas Hess, 8th. Ruben Caceres, 9th. Brian Powell, 10th. Cody Smith, 11th. Josh Conover, 12th. Corey Boudinot, 13th. Zach Gaudette, 14th. Frank Reese, 15th. Keith Hatcher, 16th. Roy Crump, 17th. Greg Schroeder, 18th. David Gaines, 19th. Carson Obb, 20th. Colin Hoffman, 21st. Jake Boyer, 22nd. Jason Conover, 23rd. Bryce Whitson Jr., 24th. Blake Brady, 25th. Cody Hall, 26th. Adam Teves, 27th. Kenneth Cook, 28th. Alec Garmo, 29th. Stephen Dean, 30th. Tyson Pinkow, 31st. Billy Stanley, 32nd. Nicholas Alford, 33rd. Holden Ekman, 34th. And Nick Van, 35th.
All right. Well, that rounds out your field here tonight at NORA at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What a great race. So before we let everybody go and enjoy your night with your family, wife, boyfriend, husband, whatever it is, what do you guys got to say about this race here before we sign off?
It was pretty typical Las Vegas. A lot of great passes going on, multiple lines to take, and as always, provides a great last few laps at the end of the race.
Yeah, I can only echo those statements from Brian there. Really good race overall. Some people will say, there was a few cautions, but in racing, cautions happen. You can't take them too seriously, and just you got to move on to the next week. And we've seen these guys do it. We've seen a lot of flying saucers here tonight. I think the United States Air Force might have been getting a few calls in from Las Vegas for some flying saucers being reported here. But we'll move on to Las Vegas next week in the Xfinity car. It'll be interesting to see how these cars handle. See, Donald said the car was pretty tight tonight. So interesting to see what line is the key line. See Steven use the high line. I like seeing things like that where guys said, this really worked for me and this really worked for me. So it gives you options, and we've seen some great racing. Congrats to Donald also on his first win of the regular season. He was a preseason winner, so we knew the whole time Donald could do it. He unfortunately had to get through some bad luck and some incidences, and look at him now. Like you said, he can send it, and I like that. I like he said he's going to send it the rest of the season. I want to see him send it. I mean, if he gets the W and he sends it, that's who deserves it, and that's sometimes what it takes. So we're going to see a very interesting season. I mean, we've got Tyler Duggan finishing third. He hadn't won yet. A lot of guys. Cameron Thompson, who was a winner in the Truck Series. I'm sure he's going to go even higher up in the points from his fourth place finish. Just a lot of interesting racing going on here at the NORA. And if you're out there trying to race, come join these guys because we would love to broadcast you out here on the track battling with all these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep, like he said last week, the owner, it's open to anybody. Come and look them up on Facebook. Check out their streams and check out our streams of their races. You can find them on iRacing League's, league page out there. There's multiple ways of contacting these guys. So, with that being said, we will let you go enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully, you have a great weekend that's coming up here. Our next broadcast, believe it or not, will not be until next week here at NORA. We are off until Speed Week, and we get ready for some Daytona racing and Las Vegas racing next week, and we get jam-packed starting next week. So this is our last week off, but until we see you guys and ladies next week, we appreciate you tuning in, and God bless everybody. And my famous words that I say, love you all, and peace out.